In the next few minutes, we'll take a look at RANE's Worldview for Team solution, intended to provide global coverage of geopolitical issues impacting global organizations, particularly political, economic, and military and security dynamics. What we're looking at here is our homepage, and at the top we see a carousel of our most recent and or our coverage of the most geopolitically significant issues of the day. If we scroll over these different boxes here, we'll see the preview. It gives you an idea of the content type, the issue that we're writing about, a quick preview, and then a pathway to explore that in more detail. If we go back to the homepage, we'll also see a bar that highlights trending topics. All of our content is organized by a system of taxonomy tags, whether it is by country, region, theme, and topic. The trending topics is intended to give you an idea of those issues that we are covering most closely and most recently, whether it's the likes of Israel-Hamas conflict, economics, cyber, and so on. If we click on any one of these, it'll take us to those themes and topics pages for greater exploration. Ultimately, though, there's other options to help you explore. Whether it's by my interests, there's the opportunity, which we'll cover shortly, for you to select the regions, countries, and themes and topics that are relevant to you or your organization. And you can have that quick view here, or by content type. For example, assessments, longer form content, something important has happened, there is an issue that we want to highlight. It gives us the opportunity to provide that analytical context, stress what's happening, how, why, and all of it has a forecasting element where we highlight how we see this evolving over the time frame that's relevant to the topic. Otherwise, we also organize content and highlight on the homepage by situation reports. These are shorter form, not necessarily needing the analytical context. It's something that we've already written on. Maybe we just want to give an update. All of these follow a similar structure: what happened, why it matters, provide the background information, and then pathways to review, read more content that relates to help inform your key takeaways of that subject. Also on the homepage are different tools. Next to situation reports, we have polls where periodically we pose questions to our customers. In this case, when do you think Israel's military action in Gaza will end? And having responded to this poll already, I have the ability to see the results, what my peers are thinking, how they're answering this. We can ultimately explore also by time, the latest content across all content types, including multimedia, so you're not missing anything, or dive deeper into those content types, assessments, snapshots, columns, etc. That ability also matches the organization on the navigation menu. We can explore by situation reports, analyses here, but also uniquely something to shine a light on are our forecasts. Part of the Worldview for Team solution is historical access to all of our forecast archives, including a decade forecast that's updated every 5 years, an annual, and a quarterly, all of which take the same structure, where we provide an overview, an executive summary, highlight the global trends we see taking shape, in this case, over the quarter period, and then we'll explore the key issues, the key countries that are going to dominate the geopolitical landscape and environment, region by region. Beyond the content types themselves, we can explore by geography. Regions, we have the ability to select any particular region. We'll see all content that is tagged to that region, whether it's situation reports, the analysis, forecasts, or different types of multimedia. And we can also dive deeper into any particular country. On the country page, you'll find the same structure. We can filter by content type or choose how we wish to see it chronology-wise. And we can also toggle by my interests. So if I've just selected that I'm interested in political or military and security, it would filter accordingly. In this case, still related to China. Also, under Explore, we can see all content that relates to a particular topic. We saw a preview of these topics on the homepage with a trending topics bar. All of our content is organized here, and we can see everything that has the content tag tied to the particular topic. The page itself will have a similar structure as those regions and country pages. And lastly, as far as unique page organization is multimedia. So shining a light on all of our graphics or podcasts so you have easy access to those. Lastly, let's talk about how you can personalize this experience. I mentioned on the homepage the ability to filter by interest groups. By selecting My Interests under your account, this is where you can choose what those interest groups are, whether it is specific countries or those topics. Selecting them will then give you the ability to filter on any one of the pages that we've reviewed so far. Also, you can create notifications. If I go back to the navigation menu and to my profile, clicking notifications will enable you to build unique notifications and choose what you want to get to your inbox and when and how. There are certain notifications you will automatically be opted into by coming on as a Worldview for Teams customer. The daily brief, a roundup of all the geopolitical content and important items that we want you to be aware of over the last 24 hours. The weekly rundown, which goes out every weekend. It's a synopsis of the most pressing geopolitical events and insights over the coming week for your proactive awareness. And then the Geopolitical Digest, which pulls from curated open source coverage on geopolitical events in key regions. Beyond those default ones, you can, however, select if you're interested in certain content types, and I'll use all as an example. If you just wanted to see something specific to a certain country, a region, topic, and you can choose how you want to receive it or when, as they occur versus a digest. For example, if I wanted a catch-all digest, and if I wanted that weekly, and I could even choose the day that best aligns with my workflows, or if I wanted something each day just to make sure I didn't miss it. There's other options to customize the experience even further. You can bookmark any piece of content that we've seen so far. There's access to other features and content types that are unique to the Worldview for Teams subscription, like the reports, position papers, or white papers on certain geographic and thematic issues that our analyst team will go into much more depth on. In short, the Worldview for Teams subscription provides access to our full suite of geopolitical content. You can explore by content type, by region, by theme and topic, and explore based on your use case.